Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone has a nice Christmas, New Year, and unfortunately, we are back where we were. So we've decided this time to do some demonstration online. Things that we hope you are going to enjoy, and things that we hope you are going to be able to do at home as well. We have chosen those recipes, Paul this morning and me this afternoon, for the reason that they are based on one of the level 2 assessments. So this afternoon I'm going to demonstrate a blackcurrant fruit Bavarois. It's something that will have to be assessed on practical, and you will have to serve 4 of those dishes. So what's a Bavarois? It's a kind of mousse, but it's with the addition of a crème anglaise. So it's a crème anglaise which is flavored with the fruits, yeah, okay? So if I take through the ingredients, we have for the crème anglaise some egg yolk, we have some caster sugar, we have some milk, and we have the blackcurrant puree. Then to set the Bavarois, I've got some gelatin leaves here, and I've put the gelatin leaf in cold water to bloom. So the reason for that, it makes it pliable and much easy to dissolve. It's nothing worse than having a large piece of gelatin leaf when you eat your Bavarois. And then the last, I've got some cream here which I'm going to whip in a minute. Okay, so for the crème anglaise, we are going to bring the milk to the boil. So you are going to need a large saucepan. We are going to get the egg yolk, the caster sugar, and we are going to, what we say, creaming. So you are going to mix the sugar and the egg yolk to a nice consistency, a fluffy consistency. That should really change slightly in color and texture, so you are going to get a nice aeration in that mixture. Once you have achieved that, you are going to be able to add your boiling milk. So the milk is poured onto the egg a tiny bit at a time. Then you are going to return that mixture onto your saucepan, and you are going to cook that crème anglaise until it coats the back of your spoon. So a tip here is to use a metal spoon, and it's much easier to tell if the crème anglaise is cooked or not. So you have to be careful not to overcook it. Okay, now we are at that stage when your crème anglaise is cooked. So the temperature should be around 85 degrees and the eggs are partly set. And that's what you should get as a result, yeah? You know, the metal spoon, you run your finger on the spoon and that should tell you when the crème anglaise is ready. And then we've drained the water from the gelatin, and we are going to add that to our hot mixture. Just make sure it gets everything from the bottom of the chinois. Mix that well and stir the gelatin in. So there is enough heat here to dissolve the gelatin really. Unfortunately, if there is any vegetarian in your family, you won't be able to use that recipe because of the gelatin. But there are some replacements that you know you can use. You can use a product called agar, which is a seaweed base, and that should allow you to do the same thing. and you should be able to serve that to vegetarian. At that stage, I'm going to add my puree, all in one. And we are going to stir that really, really well. And that's going to be the base for your cold desserts. So you stir that well. And you have now a crème anglaise which is flavored with your blackcurrant puree. As I said earlier, any fruit can be used. Strawberry, raspberries are really, really good, a very good alternative to that. Be careful if you use any acidic fruit, because that will prevent the gelatin from setting. A fruit like kiwi or pineapple will prevent the gelatin from setting. And then, to be on the safe side, you are sieving the mixture through a fine chinois. So if there was any residue of gelatin in there, that should be caught in that fine chinois. Just press it down, and that's the mixture you should get. Yeah, nice and smooth, velvety texture. I love that color.